Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new Division video. In today's video, we are going to be comparing PvP versus PvE for the Division in Update 1.8. If you guys are not aware already, they are actually introducing two new game modes in the Division for Update 1.8. One is going to be a PvE based game mode, which is going to basically be a round based game mode. And then the second game mode they're adding is basically a PvP TDM sort of game mode, Team Deathmatch sort of game mode, which is going to be a 4v4 PvP only, introducing smaller maps as well. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. If you guys do enjoy it, make sure you guys drop a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And also, if you guys do not have notifications turned on, make sure you guys do that as well so you guys get notified when I go live, and also when videos go live as well. Without further ado, starting off with PvE for this video, I want to talk about this because I think a lot of people still do a lot of PvE, they still do a lot of farming, they still play the same mission over and over and over again every single day until they get a specific weapon with specific talents, or maybe they're looking for specific classified gear in general. I still do think that a bigger or a larger amount of players in the Division for Update 1.8 are still going to be leaning towards the PvE side, meaning, like I said, they're going to be farming, playing the same missions over and over again, doing high value targets, doing the daily and weekly legendary missions and whatnot like that. But I want to talk about this in this video because I think the game mode introduced for PvP and PvE are going to be very, very good for the game itself. But for PvE specifically, I think a lot of people are really going to have fun with this game mode. Although they haven't really shown us any live or legit gameplay yet. Obviously, like I talked about in previous videos, it's going to basically be sort of like a zombies game mode, or sort of like a Modern Warfare 3 chaos sort of game mode, where you're just surviving as long as you possibly can, unless they have some form of a level cap or a round cap in the game mode itself. I'm not necessarily sure. But I think a lot of people are really going to enjoy that because they're going to be constantly trying to beat the record for leaderboards. They're going to constantly be trying to beat their own friends and whatnot like that. And just in general, I think PvE is always going to be in the game. People are always going to be farming. They're always going to be looking for some specific weapon or some specific piece of gear for the build, trying to get something better than they already have, obviously. So like I said, I still think PvE is going to be a really big part of the game. A lot of people are still going to be trying to get specific gear and weapons that they might not have already. But going on next to PvP, I really do think that the new game mode is really going to bring back a lot of players in my personal opinion. And the reason why I think that is because I think the new game mode for PvP is going to be very good. Obviously it's 4v4, it's only TDM, but the only downside to this is I believe that the game only goes to 30 kills, I believe. I know it's only 4v4, and the maps are a little bit smaller as well, so people are going to be getting in a lot more gunfights, a lot more engagements per game. You know, it's going to be really hard to be able to upload a gameplay where, you know, you get like 25 or all 30 kills. Unless a person is necessarily just trying to go for that and their teammates aren't getting any kills in purpose. But I do think it's going to be a little bit harder to get some really cool gameplay for those game modes, just strictly because it is only a 4v4 game mode and it only goes to 30 kills. But that's beside the point. The main thing I want to talk about for this PvP game mode is because I think a lot of people, especially streamers, you know, a lot of YouTubers, and just a lot of casual players or teams or clans in general, are going to find this game mode specifically really competitive. The reason why I say that is because 4v4, just about in every single console game I can think of, is extremely competitive just because it's 4v4. Obviously it sort of singles out player versus player specifically, rather than having like a 6v6 or an 8v8 game mode. But like I said, I think this game mode is going to be really competitive. A lot of clans, a lot of teams and streamers that maybe don't like each other or maybe are going against each other in previous DLCs or previous game modes are going to really enjoy this game mode because, once again, like I said, I find it's going to probably be really competitive. Obviously, I don't think you're going to be able to like invite teams to play against each other. But I do still think that people are going to somehow manage to either just end up matching up against each other because they're going to be having 4-man teams, or just they're going to end up inviting each other, or somehow end up finding a way to like just join off each other to play against each other. Because like I said, a lot of streamers, a lot of YouTubers that might not necessarily play this game or upload a lot of content to this game anymore might not necessarily like each other or like them in general. So I think a lot of them might come back and just try this game mode out and really see that it might be able to be a specific competitive game mode. Now obviously we don't have like a ranking system or anything like that, so you're not going to be able to get like bronze or silver or anything like that, like some sort of competitive mode. Obviously it's just going to be a specific leaderboard for a specific player based. But I do really think that a lot of people are going to find this game mode really competitive and they're going to really enjoy it a lot. So that's basically it, guys. I want to talk about this in a little bit of a shorter video. I didn't want to make this video super long. Like I said previously in the video, I still do think most of the population of the game are still going to be doing a lot of PvE. We don't really necessarily know how fun or how long a PvE new game mode is going to last. But I do still think the PvP game mode is going to be really, really interesting to see how many people come back and how competitive we can possibly make this game mode. I'm hoping they make some changes when the update actually comes out itself, making it maybe to 40 kills or 35 kills, because 30 kills just seems a little bit too low in the game modes, or the game might maybe last like maybe 5 to 10 minutes per game, and that really doesn't seem that long, especially if a lot of people are trying to find this game mode. Maybe a little bit competitive, maybe for a clan versus clan, or streamer versus streamer, or YouTuber versus YouTuber. But yeah, like I said, make sure you guys leave your comments down below if you guys think this game mode could be competitive, if you guys think this is going to be a good DLC. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Thank you guys for watching. I apologize if my voice sounds a little bit different. I've been sick the past few days, like 2 or 3 days now, which is why I really haven't uploaded that many gameplays, or maybe streamed that much, because it sounds like I'm like Squidward right now, and my nose is all stuffy, and I can't quit sneezing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.